look. I was wearing this look in my previous video. It was like a Maybelline First Impressions, and I got so many requests for this look. I was actually already planning on doing it just because I love it. It's a pop of color, but I think it's still very pretty and wearable. You have some nude lips and glowy skin, which is what I'm all about. So I love it. Of course, I did use the Colourpop Quad, which is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, who I adore. This is like the main star of the show, Telepathy. I absolutely love this shade. It's amazing. And this is actually my first time using Colourpop shadows, which I'm so impressed with, by the way. The quality is amazing and the price point is even more amazing. All the stuff on their website is like under $10, which is insane. Like, I want to make another order like tonight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me other video requests down below. And I do plan on doing at least one, hopefully even two Valentine's Day makeup looks. So just be on the lookout within the next week or so, because I do have some things in mind. So yeah, that's everything. Hopefully you guys like this video. And if you want to know how I get this look, then you know what to do. Hey beauties! Alright, so to start off, I did go ahead and do my brows off camera just to save time, and I used my Salon Perfect Brow Pomade. And then to prime my lids, I used the usual MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is my favorite. And then, as per usual, I'm going to be moisturizing my lips with my Methyl Lip Shine from Bath & Body Works. I'll leave direct links to everything that I'm mentioning down below if you guys want to check it out on their websites. So then I'm going to be picking up the Lorac Pro Matte Palette, and I'm going to take the color Latte on this fluffy blending brush from Walmart, which I love. And I'm just going to be applying this generously right into my crease. As you can see, it's like a skin tone color. It doesn't really show up that much because it's like a shade darker than my skin tone. So I decided to go in with the color right here. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to bother. It's like a light chocolate brown, and I'm going to use that on the same fluffy blending brush just to deepen up the transition a little bit and make it a little more intense. This is going to just create a really nice gradient between the lid color and the darker shades that I'm going to be using. It's just going to help everything to blend really nicely, and these shadows are so pigmented from Lorac, it's insane, and they're all matte, which I love. So then I'm picking up the Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Telepathy, which is from the Where the Night Is quad. I love this color. It's so beautiful, and I'm going to be spraying my brush with some Maybelline setting spray. I always do this with all of my shadows, no matter what, if they're high-end or drugstore. I just love the effect that it gives. It really just creates a really nice metallic foiled shiny effect, and I love it. I will say these eyeshadows do look best when you apply them with your finger, but I have really long acrylics. That's why I just used a brush. But if you do use your finger, you do not need to apply any eye drops or like setting sprays or anything, because they're going to show up really, really vibrant just with your finger. But if you use a brush, I would recommend spraying them with something just to make them really like metallic-y. But anyways, I am building up this color just because I want it to be the main focus of this look. And it's just a really gorgeous, unique lime green gold, and I'm obsessed with it. So I do go in and blend out those edges so everything is really seamless as always. And then I'm picking up the color Midnight, which is also by Colourpop. And I'm going to use this on this brush that I got from Anastasia, and I'm basically just going to focus this on the outer part. I know it looks kind of sloppy. Actually, it looks really sloppy right now, but don't worry. I'm going to go in and blend it as I go. As you can see, I'm starting out with a little bit of product at a time and then just blending it as I go. I feel like that's really the key when it comes to your eyeshadow, is just starting out with a little bit, because if you start out with a lot, it makes it really difficult to blend. So blending little bits at a time, it makes the whole process a lot easier, and it makes your eyeshadow look really flawless. So I love this color because it's like a deep emerald black green color, but when you mix it with the color Telepathy, it creates its own unique green color, and I'm just obsessed with this whole entire look. So I'm really impressed with the quality of these shadows. They're very pigmented and they're better than I expected, honestly. So then I'm picking up the color Linen, which is just a matte white color. I wanted to keep the brow bone really simple since I have so much shimmer going on my lid. Then I'm removing the tape and going in with Wet n Wild Mega Liner, of course, my favorite liner of life. And today I decided to go really like hard on my wing and make it really intense, just because I'm like, okay, I got some dramatic shadow going on, I might as well just do a dramatic wing. And honestly, winged liner is all about practice, and even me, like, I still mess up. So if you mess up, just take some Q-tips, clean it up, and you'll be good to go. So just keep practicing. Then for lashes, I'm using the Salon Perfect lashes in the style 615. I'm popping those on, and then I'm using the back of my tweezers, and I'm just going to fluff them up to make them look more dramatic. So for my face, I'm starting with the Nivea Post Men Shaving Balm, and I'm just going to be applying this all over. I feel like this really helps with the longevity of your makeup, and I absolutely love it. Plus, it smells like a boy, so it's a plus. Then I'm taking the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I don't remember the shade that I'm in, but I will leave it in the description box. I absolutely love this foundation. It's so beautiful. Very full coverage. It's just one of my go-to foundations that I always fall back on because it's just absolutely amazing. And the pump that I have is by MAC because it does not come with a pump. Then for concealer, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes and all the usual places where I would normally highlight and brighten up those areas. Love this concealer, very creamy, and it really just blends like a dream, and it just doesn't get cakey on me, which I love because I kind of do use a generous amount, so I love the fact that it just looks flawless no matter how much you use. And of course, I'm blending that in with my favorite beauty blender. Beauty blender is key, and you need it in your life if you don't have one. So then I'm taking the Wet n Wild contour palette in the shade Caramel Toffee, and I'm going to use the yellow banana color, and I'm going to use that right underneath my eyes and all the places where I apply the concealer. I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush for this. I've really been loving this palette lately. The powders are just so buttery and they blend really nicely into the skin. Then I'm using my usual MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus just to set my foundation. And then just because my eyebrows got really ashy from the powder, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper just to kind of set my brows and darken them up a bit. And this really sets the eyebrows in place all day like glue, no joke. Now to bronze / lightly contour my face, I'm using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette. I'm using that color, the contour color, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. complexion brush just to really give me a natural bronzy look. I love doing this just because it gives your face a really glowy, pretty effect, and I don't want to take away from the eyes, so I want to keep the face really simple. Then I'm using the same blush palette, the same blush color from this palette just to give me a light wash of color. I love this palette if you can't already tell. And I'm going to be using the highlight color as well. And this entire palette is just amazing and highly recommend it if you're in the market for something really good for a really inexpensive price. So I am highlighting my face as usual because I love glowy skin. And then I'm going to finish up the eyes. What I'm going to do is take the color Jet Black from the same palette. I'm using this e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm just going to focus this on the outer part of my crease. I know it looks really sloppy, but I am blending it in as I go, as you can see. And I feel like the black with the Telepathy color just really contrasts really nicely, and it makes everything bam, pop in your face, and I love it. So then I'm going to take the brown color, which I don't know how to pronounce, and I'm going to smudge that underneath my lower lashes just to tie everything together. I want to keep the lower lashes smoky, but not too dark. And then I'm using this brown liner by Rimmel just to line my waterline. Again, I don't want to do anything too dark, but I do want to smoke it out a bit. And then finally, I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous on my lower lashes. Okay, for the lips, I'm just lining them with this NYX lip liner in Nude Suede Shoes, which is my current favorite. And then I'm picking up the Colourpop Lippy Stick in Aquarius. I love this shade. It's like your lips but better. And these literally feel so moisturizing. It feels like you have a lip gloss on, which I love. I use no lip gloss, just the lippy stick and lip liner, and I am in love. Definitely recommend them. I want to go pick up 20 of them. And then I decided to just go back in with the Telepathy color and kind of just touch up my lid because I feel like I lost some of the shade just from using the black. So I went in and touched it up and made it a little more vibrant. And then lastly, I'm just blending it in again because I don't like choppy, harsh lines. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face with the Maybelline setting spray. I don't really think this helps with the longevity of your makeup, to be honest, but I like the way it makes my foundation look kind of just really fresh, and I just love it. So that does complete this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in a few days. Take care. Bye.